I'm a motivational speaker. I go to schools all over the US and teach kids about the dangers of drug abuse and the importance of education. I have always loved my job. Back in the 90s and early 2000s, kids would sit in their school's auditorium and listen intently. I was good at my job. It was not uncommon for me to bring the students to tears as I recount the stories of my life and of my close friends' lives. As time went on, I became more and more popular in my work. Schools would reach out to me and practically beg me to come speak at their schools. I would usually agree and go speak, and I'd be invited back to the same schools year after year, with more schools asking for me all the time. Like I said, I was good at my job. Schools that had me come speak saw lower drug use among students and fewer suicide rates. I always felt fulfilled with my job. Being able to help the future generation always amazed me. Now, it's different. Kids can't sit still for 10 minutes, let alone for one of my hour-long lectures. They all sit in the school's auditorium with their phone under the leg, pretending to pay attention. The ones that aren't on their phone are mocking me and my message. I guess being drug-free is super lame nowadays, and I hate it. I've put so much time in my work, and I've done this all my life. Telling stories and helping kids, I was the best. What's the point if these spoiled brats won't listen to me? This brings me to today. I'm speaking at one of my favorite schools. I've been waiting all year to speak here again. I've spoken here for years and years. I think I started speaking here in 1995, and they've asked me to come back every year. That being said, these students have changed as well. They show the same disinterest to my speaking as any other school. It breaks my heart. I have so many years of good memories here. Now kids can't get off their Twitters for a few minutes to listen to my advice, and it's good advice. As I'm up on the stage, I think about quitting altogether. I browse the faces of the crowd, and none are actually looking at me. I've only been speaking for 15 minutes. How have they all tuned out already? That's when the auditorium door opens. A tall man with a dark brown trench coat walks in. His face is covered in a black balaclava. Instantly, as he walks in, shots scream out of his assault rifle. The auditorium erupts into chaos instantly. I stand on the stage in shock. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. This is the sort of thing you only hear about on the news. Shot after shot rings out. The kids closer to the auditorium door are face down the floor. Most of them aren't moving. The masked gunman empties one clip and begins to reload. A brave student rushes up to him and pushes his rifle to the side. The man takes out a handgun and shoots him in the stomach twice, and the student crumples to the floor. At this point, I'm hiding behind the podium on the stage. I need to make a run for it. I peek over the side of the podium and see the man finish reloading his rifle. I decide to run. I sprint across the stage and feel a burning pain erupt from my calf. Adrenaline keeps me going. I manage to get behind a curtain and push myself against the back door. The sunshine hurts my eyes as I limp as fast as I can from the school. Luckily, the faculty parking lot is right next to the back door I exited from. It takes a while to browse the rows of cars since I'm getting dizzy and I'm limping. I eventually find my car, hop in, and put my keys into the ignition. My car roars to life, and I take out my phone and dial 911. 911, what's your emergency? The voice on the other end asks. I'm at high school, and there's a man shooting a rifle in there at students. I practically scream into the phone. Thank you, sir. We've gotten multiple calls from your location, and we're sending units to you right now, the voice says. I hang up and pull my car out of the parking spot. My ears are still ringing from the shots. I pull up to the back door of the school. Come on, I mutter under my breath. I'm only gonna wait so long before I get out of here. Then I see him. The man stumbles out of the back door and makes eye contact with me. He rushes from my car and hops in. What took you so long? I say. You said as many as I could, says the man. I'm being too critical of him. He was well worth the money. He did a good job. And this will make a great story.